Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing a makeup look on this makeup that I'm wearing right now, and it's featuring one of the new Wet n Wild limited edition fall eyeshadow palettes, or I guess it's not really a palette, it's a quad. This is the Plaid to the Bone, and I really like this eyeshadow trio. This was the first time that I had used it. I had swatched it prior to this video. This color up here is beautiful. It's a beautiful duochrome, and I really like the way that the eyes turned out. Like, it just reminds me of like a peacock. So I don't know. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to title this video yet. And this color right here is super gorgeous. I didn't use it in this tutorial today, but if you guys would like to see a tutorial with this eyeshadow, it's like a really pretty bronze, you should let me know down in the comments. And this is what that duochrome eyeshadow looks like. And then I feel like this isn't going to really swatch. See, like when you go to swatch that one, it does not swatch well at all, but it is really pretty on the eyes. So if you guys would like to see how to go about getting this makeup look, just keep on watching and I'm going to go ahead and get into the tutorial. I do not know what my shirt is doing today. It's like this side's up and this side's like laying flat. I guess it was the way it was in my closet, like the way it was laying, so it's getting on my nerves so bad. Like, I just want to iron it and fix it. Ugh. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and first prime my eyelids with my Milani eyeshadow primer. You guys know the drill on this, but I'm just going to be putting this from my lash line all the way up to my brow bone, and I'm just using this product to help my eyeshadows last all day and to keep them from creasing and to also just keep them vibrant. And then I just decided to wait to do my foundation and everything after I did my eyeshadows, because I haven't used these eyeshadows yet and I don't know if they have fallout or anything. So just to be on the safe side, I was going to wait. And then for my crease color, I'm actually going to go in with a bronzer. And this is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in the color Sunny. And I'm just going to use my Sigma E40 blending brush. And I'm just going to lightly blend this color into the crease, just using circular motions and windshield wiper motions to just blend this into the crease. For my highlight color, I'm just going to go in with a matte flesh tone shade, and this is Makeup Geek Vanilla Bean. And I'm just using my e.l.f. Professional Eye Defining brush. It's just like an angled brush. And I'm just going to lightly put this here underneath my brows. I need to pluck my eyebrows. Something awful. I feel like I could pluck my eyebrows every day and it's just, I have a new hair every day to pluck. And I know, like, with this Wet n Wild eyeshadow, it has like crease, lid, brow bone, but I would definitely not use this color on my brow bone. It's like a really bronzy color. Maybe if you were a really dark skin tone, maybe it would work as a highlight, but it would definitely not work as a brow bone color for me. I'm debating on what I want to do here with this palette. I don't know. I'm going to do a look with these two shades here, and I might try to incorporate this one, but I don't really know yet. So first, I'm going to go in with this really dark navy blue color. Whenever I go to swatch this color, it doesn't seem to have like a ton of pigmentation, so I'll just see how it goes down on the eyelid. So I'm just going to pat this here on the outer portion of my eyelid. It does seem to have a little bit more pigmentation once I like put it on the shader brush and just try to build it up a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with the Pencil E30 brush by Sigma, get some more of this dark navy blue color on the brush. And I'm just going to kind of work this in the outer V area, just kind of shaping out the outer V, which I'll definitely go in and blend this out more. Whoa. I don't know if you guys heard that, but man, my stomach made such a loud growling noise. I guess I'm getting hungry. It's getting close to lunchtime, so maybe that's why. Then I'm just going to do that same thing on this side. I'm just going to pat this like on the last half of my eyelid. And I'm just going back in with that Pencil E30 brush, and I'm just going to kind of shape out the outer V. I will blend so things are not going to look this harsh at the end, but just to get the shape down. And then I'm going to try to intensify this navy color a little more. I'm not getting any fallout with this navy blue color, so that's good. I kind of thought with this color I might get some fallout, so that's why I wanted to wait to do my foundation after the fact. Okay, and then on the first half of my eyelid, I'm going to go in with this very bottom shade. It's like a duochrome kind of color. I'm going to go in with my Sigma E65 shading brush, and I'm just going to pat this duochrome color just right here on the first part of my eyelid. And then I am going to take it over top of this navy color a little bit just to kind of blend the colors together. Yeah, I do feel like this shade has more green in it, I feel like, than the one in the Comfort Zone palette. At least from what I can remember, that shade being like. It's a really pretty color. Very, very pretty. And it looks really pretty layered over top of that navy blue. Like, I don't know if you can see it there. Like, it just looks so pretty. And then I'm also just going to grab a little bit more of this navy blue color on this E25 blending brush. And I'm just going to take that into the crease just to make sure that it's real nicely blended. I feel like my eyelids are being like a little puffy today, so if it looks a little weird, I'm sorry. If my eyelid looks a little puffy, especially right here in the front, I don't really know what's going on with it. Okay, now I'm just going to go back with my E40 blending brush, and I'm going to grab some more of that bronzer that I used earlier, and I'm just going to lightly blend the crease a little more. Okay, and then I'm just going to go back and just touch up my eyelid just a little more with that duochrome color, just to make sure that it's really intense on the eyelid. Because I feel like with some of the blending, it kind of took some of that away. Then I'm just going to take like a Q-tip, one of the ones that have like a sharp point on it with a little bit of lotion. And I'm just going to kind of clean up here, because I feel like the eyeshadow got a little too far over. And I'm also going to clean up here. Okay, and then for my primer today, I'm just going to be using the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio. And I'm just going to put this all over my face just to prime my skin. I really haven't used this primer like a whole lot, so I don't really have too many thoughts about it, but it does work okay. I don't know if it's quite as blurring on the pores as like the Maybelline Baby Skin. I think I still like that primer better. I'm just going to be using my Revlon ColorStay foundation today in the shade Natural Beige, and this is the oily to dry skin formula. And I'm just using my dampened, oh, I should have clipped my hair back. Ooh. I'm just going to use one of these big old hair clips to just clip my hair back. I'm just going to be using my dampened Real Technique sponge today to blend this foundation in. This is like my holy grail drugstore foundation. Like, I love it for like a really long wearing full coverage foundation. You guys know how much I love the Revlon ColorStay. But I'm just going to put that all over my skin. Also, I'm so excited because I finally went out and got the Revlon ColorStay with the pump. They make it with a pump now. I talked about that in like my foundation routine where I use this. And I love the fact that it comes with the pump. It's so awesome. So thanks Revlon for making them with the pump now. Does anybody else have like a really hard time blending their foundation around their nose? I just always have like the roughest time blending my foundation around my nose. So I'm just going to be using my Revlon concealer today in the shade Light. I recently picked this concealer up and I have been loving it. And I'm just using my Real Technique sponge to blend this concealer in. And then I'm actually going to use a little bit of this like just to highlight on my nose. I'm going to go in and set my under eye concealer with my e.l.f. Under Eye Setting Powder. I used to use this product all of the time and I kind of like forgot about it, but I recently have just started using it again, and I am in love with it. Then to set this foundation, I'm just going in with my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder in the shade Soft Ivory and my e.l.f. Kabuki brush, and I'm just pressing that into the skin. Okay, so I went ahead and filled in my brows. I just used my L'Oreal Brow Stylist. I have a video on my brow routine, so I'll link that video down below if you're curious. So now I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the lower lash line, and I'm going to go back in with this navy blue color and the Sigma Pencil E30 brush. And I'm just going to put this here on my lower lash line and also blend this up with the outer V. And I'm just going to take it into about like right here. And then for this inner part of the lower lash line, I'm going in with my e.l.f. Lip Definer brush, and I'm getting some more of this duochrome shade on this brush, knocking off the excess, and then I'm just going to blend this here on this part of the lower lash line. And I'm also going to blend it into the blue color, the navy blue. I'm just going to go in with that same color that I used for my brow bone highlight, the Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Vanilla Bean, and I'm just going to blend this here in the inner corner of my eye. And I'm just using like my e.l.f. angled brush, the same brush that I used for my brow bone highlight. Then for my waterline, I'm just going in with this Rimmel Nude eyeliner. So I'm not going to wear any eyeliner today because I don't want to take away from the eyeshadow. So I'm just going to curl up my lashes and just apply a couple of coats of this L'Oreal Voluminous Feline Noir Mascara. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my lip color first. And I'm going to line my lips with my Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in the color Addiction. And then I'm just going to go in with this Maybelline ColorSensational lipstick in the color Touchable Taupe. It's just a really pretty dark, like mauve-y brown color. I think it looks really pretty, like really on trend for fall this year. And then for my bronzer, I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild ColorIcon bronzer in the shade Ticket to Brazil. And I'm just going to bronze my face up. And I'm just using my Real Techniques large, or I always call it large, just powder brush to apply this bronzer to my face. And then for my blush, I'm just going to go in with this Maybelline Master Highlight Blush in the color Nude. I feel like I've been using this a ton on my channel, but I've just been really in love. I've just been in love with this blush. And I'm just applying it with my Sigma F40 brush. I'm just going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks. Just like a really pretty, just warm colored blush. Like it kind of reminds me of Milani Luminoso, but just like a little lighter, like a lighter version of that blush. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and take this clip out of my hair. But I know this is crazy because I never skip a highlight, but I think I'm just going to skip a highlight today because I feel like I have a lot going on with my face, and that blush already has a little bit of a highlight in it. Okay, so I don't really like this nude color on my lower lash line. Like I thought it was going to make my eyes look really bright and awake, which it does, but I don't know. I feel like it's almost too distracting. So I'm just going to take this off. And I'm going to go in with this Merle Norman Soft Touch Eye Pencil in the color Peacock. It's just a really pretty, just like greenish teal color. Okay, yeah, I feel like that looks a lot better. This is the first time I ever used this pencil before, and it's really pretty. Okay, so here's a close-up look at the eyes. Oops, let me turn my light down so you can see a little bit better. So just looks like that. I really like the way that the eyes turned out. I think it looks really pretty. Like it reminds me of like a peacock. I really like it. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, please let me know. Give it a thumbs up or let me know down in the comments, and I will see you on my next video. Bye-bye.